So good morning to all of you. Can you hear my voice?
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning. So how many of you can hear my voice? Yeah. हेलो।
यस सर।
तो आवाज आ रही है सबको?
Yes, sir.
यस सर।
अच्छा,
सर
तो अभी सिर्फ हमारे पास में 18 पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं। ठीक है, आज हम अपना सेशन टुडे वी विल स्टार्ट आवर सेशन विद द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ फंक्शनल एंड टेक्निकल टेक्सटाइल. So this is not a new subject. Previously it was taught in textile chemistry, but now we have introduced this subject into our uh, textile technology department also. So my voice is clear, all of you?
यस सर।
Okay.
यस सर।
सर ठीक है, साउंड बंद करा दो, म्यूट करा दो.
Okay, so others can mute their sound so that there will be no disturbance during the class. But you have to answer whenever I ask something from your side. Please give me your inputs so that I can understand that you are listening it properly or not.
क्यों इधर क्लास चल रही है?
हाँ.
किस पे ले रहा है?
Zoom.
किसकी?
Functional and technical textile.
नहीं, थर्ड ईयर सेकंड ईयर
Finally.
फाइनल. अब मेरा भी चालू करना है अगर भाई.
हाँ, स्टार्ट करते हैं.
पीपीटी पहले से अलग से बनानी पड़ती है इसकी?
अभी मैंने बना के रखा है.
अच्छा. पीपीटी आज बनाऊंगा, क्लास खत्म हो गई. बहुत लेट हो गया.
So I'll teach you this subject, technical textile, but it is in our course it is functional and technical textiles. Previously it was technical textile only, but now we have introduced the subject in our open elective also. So other students from mechanical, IT and electronics, they can also adopt this technical textile. But in meanwhile we forgot to introduce the subject in our branch. So we again introduced it with the name of functional and technical textile. So we will start with the introduction of technical textile. So what is technical textile and what are the content syllabus of the subject. So you are able to see the presentation?
यस सर।
Okay. So these are our contents of today's topic, introduction of technical textiles. And what is technical and industrial textiles? There is a confusion between technical and industrial textiles. Sometime it was uh, recognized as industrial textiles, but now the industrial textile come in the, it is a part of technical textiles. So we will discuss about what are the differences between technical and industrial textiles and classification of technical textiles, and what are the principal material, process and products of technical textiles. So this is our brief content. So according to the definition of textile terms and definition, so this is a standard definition of technical textile. So what are technical textiles? The technical textiles are textile materials and products manufactured primarily for their technical and performance properties rather than their aesthetic or decorative characteristics. So up till today, we were understanding that textiles mean whatever we are using for our apparel, our clothings, curtains, whatever we were using in our home, we were considering it as a textile product. But textile is not limited to our aesthetic or decorative purposes. Now it has increased to many applications. So I'll show this graph you can see over here. So this is a old data from 2016 and 17 because I prepared this presentation for a conference. So where the people from industries, they were participating. So here you can see from 2007 to 2017, the growth of technical textile is much higher, a 20% per annum sector growth. So this is a new field and the profit margins are high. And as you can see in the market nowadays, just like for clothing and other purposes, people, they are buying textiles, but they are not paying for textiles. And now the competition also has increased multifold in the field of textiles. You are in Bhilwara and you can understand how much competition is there in industries. So here in Bhilwara, you can see around 300 companies are working and they are producing textile products. But there is a fight for the profit margins. People, they are working for a very low margins, and you can see the profit margins they are shrinking day by day as the textile industry is growing. People, they are not paying for their worth. I mean, they are not paying for their work. So here are the products, technical textile products. You can see the profit margins are much higher than any other textile products. You can imagine that what we are getting shirts and pants in Bhilwara, you can get 100 rupees a meter or 150 rupees a meter, which is not a cost. But if you go for the technical textiles, for 1 meter suture, 1 meter suture, you can, suture means the whatever we use for the stitching, stitching for the wounds. So you you must have seen it in hospitals. Whenever there is a cut or there is a big wound, they used to seal it with the sutures. So these sutures, they are manufactured from the textile materials. And here for the suitings or shirtings, just like you are paying for 150 rupees, but here for 1 meter suture, 1 meter length, not the width and length, 1 meter length of yarn of suture, you have to pay for around 400 rupees, 500 rupees. So you can imagine the profit margin between the profit margin and their comparison between the normal textile and technical textiles. So technical textiles, they are uh, they are products which are used for particular function, particular properties, which is mentioned over here. The technical textiles are the material and products manufactured for primarily for their technical and performance properties. So they are not used for aesthetic or decorative purposes, just like we are using our clothes, shirts and pants. They are for aesthetic or decorative purposes. They don't have any functional or performance based applications, just like suture or something else which is used for medical textile, for geotextiles, some other applications. So these technical textiles, they are used for their performance and for their functions, not for their aesthetic or decorative characteristics. That's why the prices of technical textiles are much higher than any other textile products. So this is a very important topic, and because now you are in final year, and after some time you will be in some industry and working for textile industry, and your immediate boss or uh, your what to say, your president or your uh, company owner, he can ask you that come up with some products or some textile products which are used for some technical textile purposes, and we can get some higher values of these products. So just like we use in our in winter season, we use gloves. So gloves, they are manufactured for uh, their aesthetic or decorative purposes. These gloves are used for the for to protect us from the winter season. But there are some different types of gloves which are used for cut resistance, just like for working in the uh, field, engineering field, where the sharp edges you are handling with your hands. So cut resistance gloves. So the gloves are same, the products are similar, but the cost is different. So a cut resistance gloves, you can you have to buy for one pair, you have to pay around 2,000 3,000 rupees, and for winter protecting clothes or gloves, it is only 100 200 rupees. So you can imagine the profit margins between the normal textiles and technical textiles. So what is the difference between technical textiles or industrial textiles? So what is in the name? If you can see, we can call technical textile, we can call industrial textile, sometimes we can call it functional textiles or innovative textiles, just like smart textiles. There are so many names of uh, related with the new innovations and new products. So you can change name. So what is the difference in name? So here previously the textile which is used for some other application, it was called industrial textiles, because previously the field where the textile products were used, it was industry. So for many years, the terms industrial textile was widely used to encompass all textile products other than those intended for apparel, household, and other finishing and uses. So there was immense of uses of textile products in industrial area. So that's why it was called industrial textiles. But this is a industrial, now it is a part of industrial textile, is a part of technical textiles. So this uses has seemed increasingly inappropriate in the face of developing application of textiles for medical, hygiene, sporting, transportation, construction, agriculture, and many other clearly non-industrial purposes. Industrial textiles are now more often viewed as a subgroup of a wider category of technical textiles. So previously it was called industrial textiles, but now it has incorporated so many applications. Here you can see the applications of application in the field of medical, in the field of health and hygiene, sporting, transportation, just like automotive textiles. So construction engineering, civil engineering, agriculture, geotextile, many other fields are there where these are used, the textiles are used, and they are non-industrial purposes. So now the industrial textiles are the part of and a sub group of wider category of technical textiles. So till now the things are clear to everyone. Hello. So everybody is listening
Yes, sir.
properly.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
No. What does it
Yes, sir.
mean? Means you are listening it properly or not? Or
Yes, sir. We're listening properly.
are you doing something else? Because here
No,
I'm not able to see everyone.
so we understand.
Okay.
We're listening properly.
So how many are there now?
23.
Only 6 are available.
23. 23.
23. No, I can see only 6. There. Okay, 24 participants. Okay. So, all right. So now we will proceed for. So what are the principal materials and processes and products? So you all of you know that what textile means. The textile means whatever uh, we are whatever we are doing with the fiber. So the fiber is the unit cell of textile, and whatever we are preparing from fibers, they come into category of textiles. So here there are some of the materials, some of the processes, and their products. So what are the materials we are using for technical textile development? So they may be metals or steel. Nowadays, we are able to produce fabric from the steel. So we right now, one of my MTech student, he is working in the field of cut resistance yarn, and they are using steel filament, micro steel filament in the core of yarn. So why they are using? Because it gives a good cut resistance property. So although it is not a textile product or it is not a textile, but what we are doing, we are converting steel into fine fibers or fine filament form, and then we are using it by the process. Maybe it is weaving, knitting, braiding. By all these textile processing methods, we are converting them into technical textile products. So here metal, steel, they do not come in the category of textile because they are not manufactured from the fibers, but still what we are doing, we are converting these steel into wires or filaments. Then we are doing laying, plating, and braiding, and we are converting them into ropes and cords, uh, which are not textile. We cannot say it is textile product, but the processes we are using, these processes are textile processes. Just like you have fibers, so first you convert these fibers into yarn. This is the process. So converting fibers from yarn is the process, we call it spinning. Then we have other processes, like you have yarn as your raw material. You are converting these yarn into fabric. So you can use weaving, you can use knitting, these processes. So these processes, they are converting these yarns into fabric. So what the process we are using, the process is textile processing. So here we use steel filament, then we have converted by the process of braiding into ropes and cords. And you must have seen the wire gauges we are using for our home applications, wire meshes for protecting us from the mosquitoes and uh, other insects. So they are also, they are not textile products, they are not textile materials, but the process we are using is textile processing, weaving, where we are weaving all these filaments and we are converting these steel filaments into wire meshes or ropes and cords. So another material is minerals. So you have all studied about the textile fibers, and there are variety of textile fibers. There are natural fibers, there are synthetic fibers, there are regenerated fibers. In natural fibers, you have categories like mineral fibers, you have protein fibers, you have cellulosic fibers. So these mineral fibers, they are natural fibers, and sometimes just like glass and ceramics and asbestos. Asbestos is natural fiber, and other glass and ceramics, they are manufactured. So we can convert all these glass, ceramic, and asbestos into fiber, and then in monofilaments. Then after knotting or any other textile manufacturing process, by spinning, weaving, or and any other process, we can convert them into the uh, technical textile products. Here it has mentioned, they have mentioned the from mineral glass they are producing monofilaments. Then after they, by knotting, they are converting into nets. So the all these all products, they are used for the technical textile purposes. Then you all know about the synthetic polymers, just like uh, polyacrylonitrile, polyethylene terephthalate, and polypropylene, and all these. So all these fibers, you can convert all these fibers into wires and filaments, monofilaments, by knotting ropes, cords, and by tape films. As you know, tape films we are using in the manufacturing of sacks for the cements or for other packaging material. You all know whatever we are using for the cement bags. So they are not filament, they are not filament, they are not fibers, but they are in the film form. So by after fibrillation, we are converting all these in or by knotting or by braiding or by weaving process, we are converting into converting them into technical textile or technical fabrics. So this is also a way. And then after we have regenerated fibers, and by toying, cutting, opening, then after all these processes, by carding, laying, sliver form, spinning, you all know about how we are using synthetic fibers or regenerated fibers or natural fibers for our spinning purposes. So you all know about the ring, rotor, friction core, wrap, spinning yarns. So this is possible with the fibers. And here we have some other processes. You all know about the spinning, you all know about the weaving, you all know about the knitting, but there is a different process also, which is non-woven bonding. It is written over here. So I'll tell you some little bit about the non-woven, and after that we will in the elaborate way, we will discuss the non-woven part in our next classes. So by all these fibers, whether it is a mineral fiber, synthetic fiber, regenerated fiber, or natural fiber, we can use all these fibers to manufacture non-woven bonding or non-woven fabrics. So non-woven fabrics, this is a direct conversion of fiber, whether it is a synthetic, regenerative, natural fiber. We are converting all these fiber directly into fabric. So you can see there is no way that we are producing yarn and then we are converting it with the help of weaving or knitting into fabric. So here it is direct. You can see with the synthetic polymer, regenerated fibers, natural fibers, and we are converting all these fibers into fabric, which are technical fabrics. And there are other ways also, just like weaving, knitting, knotting, braiding. These are all different textile manufacturing processes. Spinning also, it is a textile manufacturing process. So here is the a brief idea about the what are the principal material we are using. So here you can see over here we have a wide range of fibers, from natural fibers to regenerated fibers to synthetic fibers and mineral fibers and metal fibers. So you can use all type of fibers to manufacture technical textile. It is not that for technical textile we need some different fibers which are high performance fiber, they are different from the natural fiber. Not like that. Just like a simple cotton yarns, cotton fiber, we can use this cotton fiber in manufacturing of technical textiles. It is not that for technical textile purpose we need something else. So by all these fibers, whether it is natural, regenerated, synthetic, or mineral, whatever is there, you can all these fiber for their particular application, and you can design your technical textiles. Just like uh, for wound dressings. So whenever you visit hospital, you will find there is a box where they put some cotton balls with some thinner or something which is called surgical spirit. So all these cotton balls, they are cotton fiber, but for which purpose we are using it? We are using it for uh, medical application. So this is the cotton fiber. Why we are using cotton fiber? There are some other fibers also, but cotton is a natural fiber and it has good absorption capability. That's why we are using cotton fiber. So uh, you can imagine by natural fibers, by simple fibers, you can produce technical textile products. It's not that for producing technical textile products we need something else which is very expensive. Just like we have some kind of fibers like Nomex and Kevlar and carbon and glass. They are specialty fibers, but it is not that all of the time we need some uh, technical yarns, technical products, technical fibers to produce technical textile. It is not that. By simple fibers we can also produce technical textiles. It depends on the application where we are using it. So there is a variety of fibers available to convert all these fibers into technical textiles. So variety of fibers available, and there are processes. So you have different processes. Just like here we are using. So why the people they are living, I cannot understand what's happening. Are you able to understand, or you need something else?
We understand.
So why the people they are living? Only 20 students are there. Earlier it was 26.
Sir, maybe network connection.
Okay. Do you have any query? Any questions?
So till now, no.
Because I am also feeling somewhat boring. I am just speaking and speaking. There is no reply from your side. So do you
Sir,
have any
hello.
questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
One
please.
question.
Yes, please ask.
Sir, as you told about steel,
Yes.
sir, we consider in textiles the spinnability
Okay.
and the twisting. So, what about steel?
I'm not
Sir,
able
it's
to.
so brittle.
One minute. I'm not able to see your face. You are available on the.
So, I have not started the video.
Okay. Uh, Participants. Yes. Digvijay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please ask. So,
Sir, you were telling about steel. So, I was asking about the spinnability and twisting.
so we have some steel fiber in our technical, our testing lab. So if you want, you can come and see. So it is not that we are not able to spin it, because steel is it is a ductile material. It is not
Yes, sir.
brittle. You can use it, and there are applications just like for manufacturing of radar antennas, and DRDO is using all these steel fibers for production of radar and antennas. So it is possible if you spin, means if you are able to extrude steel filament in a very fine form, then you can convert all these fine filaments into fibers, and then you can spin it. Or
Sir, but
yes.
bending and twisting would not be like the means natural fibers and all these synthetic.
So it is not that much, but still we are able to spin it. So there are fibers. Sliver is available in our testing lab. If you want to see, you can come. So,
Okay,
and
sir.
steel filament you can use, just like we have used 30 microns, 50 microns, 70 micron steel yarn for producing cut resistance yarns. So it is
Okay,
possible.
sir.
And whatever we are using, these are for the some special applications. It's not that for the general application we are producing all these fibers and filaments. So they are costly, and their manufacturing is also costly, but their whatever we are getting, the products we are getting, they have a means a huge demand in some special field, and you can get a very high margin over from there.
Okay, sir.
So it is possible. It's not new. Means people they are manufacturing it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions? Dinmandu? So okay. So we will process further. So you have seen all these different processes. So we have discussed about the fiber. There are processes here: laying, plating, braiding, knotting, weaving, narrow weaving, broad weaving. Knitting is also there. Warp knitting, weft knitting, and non-woven processes. So there are variety of textile manufacturing processes are available to convert all these fibers or yarns into fabric or into a technical textile product. So you have all studied about the weaving process, knitting process. You have studied knitting process, knitting technology.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So knitting, you have studied about the weft knitting. There are two different types of knitting available: warp knitting and weft knitting. So the
Yes, sir.
weft knitting means the yarn is laid in weft direction. That's why it is weft knitting. In case of warp knitting, the yarn is laid in the direction of warp, and it is called warp knitting. So weft knitting is there, warp knitting is there, and there are weaving processes are there. Weaving, you can produce biaxial products. You can produce triaxial. Uh, One minute. So, and there is braiding process is there. Braiding is a kind of uh, process where you can lay 3 or more yarns, and you can produce a rope-like structure. And I will tell you in detail about the braiding process. It is a very wonderful process where you can uh, produce rope-like structure or circular structures from braiding. And there is a non-woven technology, non-woven processing, where you can directly convert fibers into fabric. So there are wetling, thermal, just like it is mentioned over here. Wetling is there, thermal bonding is there, chemical bonding is there, needle punching, swan lacing, stitch bonding. They all are processes to convert fiber into fabric. And by coating, laminating, we can produce technical fabrics. And there are other also wedding fiber fills and all. So by the use of fibers, by the use of processes, we can produce a number of products which are used for the technical textile applications. Okay, so here are the classification of uh, technical textiles. So here you can see agro textiles, agro tech.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Maima, can you mute your microphone? Maima, do you have any question? Hello? So we have, this is the classification of technical textiles. We have agro textiles, agro tech, building the textile related with the agriculture. In agriculture, we are using some textile products, and they are classified as a agro tech. The textile products we are using in the building technology, they are called build tech. Textile products we are using for our cloth technology or in the field of clothing, this is cloth tech. it's not that what we are wearing. So we wear shirts and pants. This is to decorate our body. This is to protect our body from the severe action of the atmosphere. So in the case when we are using it for some high altitude or some severe, very severe atmospheric condition, just like in Siachen, our soldiers, they are wearing textile suit which protect them from the very severe situations, very high, very low temperature and low pressure. So these are come in the cloth textile or cloth tech. Geotech, when we use textile material in the connection of earth, soil and rock, they come in category of geotech. There are textile products which are used to protect our environment, that comes into category of oecotech. There are textile products which are used for the industrial purposes. They come in the category of Indutech. The textile products which are used for the medical applications, as I told you about the uh, wound care materials or wound care textile products, sutures, and many other gowns and surgical masks, whatever we are using for the medical application, they come in the category of medical textiles. There are textile products which are used in the automotive textiles. They come in the category of mobile tech. So in the car, you have seen the seats, their seat covers, carpets, the insulation covering over the under the roof. All these, they come in the category of mobile tech. Home tech, whatever we are using for the decoration of our homes, just like furnishing fabrics, home furnishing fabrics, curtains, they come in the category of home tech. There are textiles used for the packaging materials, they come in the category of pack tech, just like for the cement bags we are using for packaging materials, whatever packaging material is there, which are made from textile, they come in the category of pack tech. So if we have seen the tea bag, uh, which is uh, which is also a textile product. If you minutely observe, you will find this is a non-woven fabric manufactured from the textile fibers. So they come in the category of pack tech. There are protective textiles. So protective textiles mean whenever we are using textile for our protections, just like from ballistic protection, we have bulletproof jackets, and for law enforcement clothing, just like our police persons, they wear sometimes they wear some special clothing to protect them from the uh, stones and some other flying particles, bulletproof jackets, and protection from the chemicals, protection from the bacteria, protection from the virus, protection from the heat, protection from uh, just like splashes of any molten material or molten uh, mass. So they all come in the category of protective textiles. And there are uh, textile products which are used for the sports application. So in sports application, you must have seen the nowadays we have uh, cars, racing cars, bicycles, rackets, and bats, our hockey sticks. They all are made from the uh, glass fibers. So there are applications of textiles. Textiles are used in the sports. So you must have seen the nets. Nets are there. You must have seen the
Students कर ले.
अभी क्या नहीं देखूँ मैं just try कर रहा हूँ. हाँ. So there is a request from Badala sir that students, they are writing over the screen. So please stop it. So this is a classification of technical textiles. So there are so many fields where we are using textile products. अभी तो just लिया नहीं, 22 students हैं total. मैं स्टूडेंट्स को बोल के इसका कुछ ले लेंगे, स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हैं. ये खाली print screen. So I just wanted to take your attendance, so I thought that I should drag it. Snapshot. So okay, there are 12 different categories in which we have divided our technical textiles. It is agrotech, buildtech, clothtech, geotech, oecotech, indutech, meditech, mobiletech, home tech, pack tech, protech, and sport tech. So
Sir,
we have-
oecotech.
Oecotech,
One more time.
the textile products we are using to protect our atmosphere or our environment. So there are filter fabrics. So there are many other textile products which are used for the protection of our environment. So they come in the category of oecotech. Any other question?
Safety cloth.
Hello. So
The safety on the cloth.
1 minute. Yes.
So safety पर fire brigade वाले cloth ये सब किसमें आते हैं?
Yeah, this comes in category of protect. Textile product we are using to protect ourselves. This come in category of protect. So for the firefighting suits, for our ballistic, just like for bulletproof jackets, law enforcement jackets. These for chemical protection from chemicals, protection from biological weapons, or what to say, chemical weapons. We use protect these suits. We are producing for our armies. They come in the category of protect. So it is protective textile. So there are different ways to name technical textile product. Here they have mentioned about the technology or agrotech, but in the terms it comes in agrotextiles, building textile or build tech, clothing textiles, geotextile, oecotextiles, industrial textiles, medical textiles, automotive textiles, home textile, packaging textiles, and protective textiles and sports textiles. So you can write whatever way you want. If you think this is the right way to introduce textiles in the beginning, you can write textiles, agrotextiles, geotextiles, home textile, whatever you like. So this is any questions from your side?
No, sir.
No question?
No,
Sir,
sir.
Yes. Hello. Kshitija, can you speak somewhat louder? I am not able to hear you.
No, sir, I'm speaking.
Yes. Your voice is not clear. Can you speak somewhat louder?
Cloth
एंड सर क्लोथ टेक्सटाइल एंड प्रोटेक्टिव टेक्सटाइल में क्या डिफरेंस होगा?
Cloth, there is a variety of clothing is available. Just like nowadays we are using uh, anti-wrinkles, and we are using self-cleaning fiber, self-cleaning clothings. So there are various products which comes in the category of cloth textiles. And protective textile, it is a function, means when you are using textile for protection, that comes in category of just like and these can be interrelated also, that for the protect we are using, just like we are for the firefighting suits. So on the surface we are using some film coating on the surface, then we are using some high performance fiber that can sustain at the higher temperature. Okay, and there are some internal layers. So for the internal layers we can use cloth tech. So these cloth tech, just like and there are many other purposes also. So sometime we are using waddings in our what to say for our suits, to make them to shape them. So there are some products, they come in the category of cloth tech, which are not, means they just like canvas we are using canvas for our collars and all. So this is not a this is not used for the apparel or some other decorative purposes. This is used for something else. So cloth tech, you can put all these canvases into this category. Yeah, just like in sports textiles. So sports textiles, there are shoes. The shoes, they are also a textile products, and what we are using for manufacturing of our apparels. The same cloth we can use for our shoes also. But there is a different, and there is a distinction between the sports and cloth tech. Just like it is all textiles, but there is a some difference for their functions, for their uh, particular application performance they are used. Is it clear?
सर मोबाइल टेक्सटाइल का एग्जांपल?
Mobile tech means the textile which is used for automotive applications. So automotive applications means whatever is used for transportation, just like in your car. So in car we are using seat belts, we are using airbags, we are using seat covers, there are roof coverings, there are carpets. So all these, they are textile products. And what is their function? Their function is to protect us. Just like seat cover we are using, and seat belt, if we are using seat belt, they are for the safety safety equipments, seat belts, airbags. They are the important part of uh, automotive. You can say automobiles. They are the integrated part of automobiles, but they are not from the automotive sectors. They are from the textile sector. That's why they are called mobile tech, or you can say it is automotive textiles. So the textile.
सर तो ये
Yes, please.
प्रोटेक्ट के अंदर भी तो आ सकता है ना?
This will not come in protect, because protect is different. Protective textile, we are using it for our protection. Just like
सर तो इसमें के पास एयर बैग्स वगैरह,
but they are not protective. They are protective, but they are used in automotive sectors. They are not used for the protective sector. In protective textiles, just like you have, if you are working in a field where you can have a splash of molten material or molten mass of iron or some aluminum, whatever. So here you need some clothing which can protect you from splashes and droplets of this molten mass. So here it is used for something else. In case of automotive textiles, it is an airbag. It is not an integral part of a body, or means you are not using it, you are not wearing it. It is a part of automotive, but still to protect you, it comes out and it protect you from the any jerk or any damage. So this is not protective textile. Otherwise, you can put all these things into protective textiles. It's not like that. So it is a part of automotive textiles. Just like seat belts we are using, it is a safety measure. It's not that every time we are wearing it. But in case of protective textiles, just like firefighting suits and splash resistance, for gloves for insulation, if you are working for electricity or some other work. So these textile products used to protect you from some hazardous situations. Is it clear, Mahima?
Yes, sir.
So, okay, it is 12 o'clock. So we'll stop here. So if you have any question, I'll put some questions on your Google Classrooms, and you have to answer. So today only 21 students were available. So I'll request all of you to please come and join the classes so that we can complete our course, our syllabus on the time. And there are chances that we can start if the situation permit, and we can have some classes in colleges. But still here in today's conditions, we are not in the position to hold our classes in the college. So it is means it is our, what we can say, we are not in the position to hand our classes in college, so we are doing it online. So please take the advantage according to your conveniency. So is it the right time to take our class in 11 o'clock, or you need some change?
Yes. No, sir.
Correct.
It's okay.
So it is good that we are taking class at 11 o'clock, or you need you want to shift the time?
No,
No,
sir.
sir, it is right.
Okay. So there is one more subject which is open elective to all of you for A and B batch. So
हेलो सर
yes,
सर एक बार एक ओवरव्यू दे देते सर, इस सेमेस्टर में कितने सब्जेक्ट्स और क्या रहेगा,
okay,
मतलब
okay.
ऐसे brief overview.
Kshitija, can you mute your microphone? So there are only there are 3 elective subjects which are course elective. So there are 2 categories of elective courses. One is course elective and one is open elective. So course elective, there are 3 subjects: multi-fiber spinning, technical textiles, and garment technology. So we have kept garment technology for the B batch, and for A you have a choice that if you want, we can have a class of technical textiles, or we can convert it into multi-fiber spinning. So this is your choice, but you have to choose one subject, because every time we keep only 2 subjects, for one for A and one for B. So there are 3 subjects. One for B batch, garment technologies, now it is locked, and there are 2 subjects are there: technical textiles and multi-fiber spinning. So I asked one student, Himanshu, regarding the subject. So he told me that, sir, technical textile is fine for us because it is a new subject and we can find some
Sir.
interest in this subject. So I thought that all of you are agree with this. So
सर बट गेट पर्पस से तो सर मल्टीफाइबर स्पिनिंग ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा ना.
For gate purpose also, there are questions from technical textiles. It is not that everything is coming from
सर बट
multi-fiber
इतना
spinning.
पार्ट, सर स्पिनिंग पार्ट थोड़ा ज़्यादा रहता है ना सर, तो
In multi-fiber spinning, you have some jute fibers and some other fibers that you can read. But the technical textile, there are questions from the technical textile. You can find out in previous gate exam. There are 4 or 5 questions from the technical textiles. So this is a emerging field. Everybody is seeking for the knowledge about the technical textiles.
ओके सर.
So we'll discuss and let you know tomorrow.
Okay, so whatever you feel, but there is only one subject available, multi-fiber spinning or technical textile.
Okay, sir. We'll
Government
discuss.
में हम लोग हमारा बैच पे
Yes, I'm not able to hear you, Mahima.
सर गवर्नमेंट टेक्सटाइल हमारा बैच ही ले सकता फिर.
Garment is means this is for the B batch, and we have already assigned the subject to Deepthi ma'am, and she is taking classes for B batch. So it was earlier also, and there is one more subject which is this is a quality management. This is open elective for all of you, A and B batch, and there are 2 more subject, but they are from the information technology or electronic side about the microprocessors and all. So microprocessor and this is internet security or something about the encrypted crypted money or something like that. So what is your liking? We have chosen the subject quality management, and this will be taught by the Ajit Joshi sir, and he is from mechanical engineering department. So he will teach you this subject quality management. All right.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Yes sir.
So we have. So when are you going to tell me that which subject you want to take?
Sir evening.
Yeah, please tell me as early as possible, because again we have to change this our timetable.
सर एक गूगल क्लासरूम पे पोल रख दो ना सर, एक
हाँ?
पोल रख दो कि कौन सा सब्जेक्ट,
पोल
गूगल फॉर्म के थ्रू
एक
पोल रख दो.
second, अभी पूछ लेते हैं. You can raise your hands.
सर अभी तो 26 ही है ना सर.
26.
Yes, sir. We are on.
गूगल फॉर्म के थ्रू पोल डाल देंगे सर, लिंक तो उससे आ जाएगा.
Yes sir.
Okay.
Okay, that will be much
मेजॉरिटी जो होगा फिर उसको.
हाँ, मेजोरिटी के अकॉर्डिंग कर सकते हैं. So लेकिन मेरे पास में कोई अलग से ग्रुप नहीं बना हुआ है. ए और बी दोनों का एक ही बैच बना हुआ है.
ट्राई कर देना ना कि ये A
सर,
सेक्शन के लिए है सर.
क्लास रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को भेज देना सर.
हाँ सर सीआर.
सीआर ठीक है. सीआर तुम्हें कर देगा ना.
हाँ सर.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. ओके.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank you, sir.
Today evening we have a poll, and then after we will decide whether you will take this subject or not, or you want to take multi-fiber spinning.
Sir, on which basis B section chose that subject, garment technology?
Most of the students, they are from the diploma side, so they want to prefer this subject. So this is not from my side. This was decided earlier, and previously also there were two subjects. One was complex textile, and the one was garment technology. So previously also they used to take garment technology for the B batch, and for A batch it was complex textiles. So this
सर
is
अगर हमको भी अगर वो गवर्नमेंट का बना है तो हम चूज भी कर सकते हैं.
this is not possible from our side because it creates so many problems. So at the time of filling up the forms, during some of the students they miss, and this can be from the both of the sides. The mistakes can be happen from the both of the side, from your side, from the college side, and ultimately at the time of exam you will suffer. that you will not get the right subject. Just say admit card, you have chosen the subject garment technology, but you have given the technical textile like that. So this problem they have faced earlier college administration. So they have fixed that, okay, for A batch we will keep one separate subject, and for B batch we will keep other subject. So this was decided earlier. This is not from my side.
Okay, sir.
So okay, thank you all of you. So please let me
Thank
know
you, sir.
in the evening whether you want to continue with this subject or you want to change to multi-fiber spinning.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. 1 minute. I want to take your attendance. 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute so that I can take a snapshot and record all of your attendance. So okay, all of you, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.